Today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about The Witcher Season 2. There is a renewed interest in books these days, almost like a rebirth, since the massive success of Game of Thrones, which is based on the books by George R.R. Martin. Series creators have started discovering inspirations in other books and writers. Series like Outlander, Dexter, and also The Witcher are all a part of these. Most fans of these series don't even realize that they're based on books, and not those numerous amounts of video games. The show is about a monster hunter who is quickly finding out that people may be worse than the hideous monsters he fights. The first book that featured Geralt of Rivia was The Last Wish, which forms the first season. Now the second season is slated to release in December 2021, with Netflix already announcing a third season. Stick around until number 1 so you don't miss out on the exciting coverage of everything that you need to know about the upcoming series of The Witcher. This one is especially for all you curious minds out there. Before we go any further, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content. Let's get into the video. Number 10. December 2021 release. At the WitcherCon virtual event in July 2021, Netflix announced that The Witcher Season 2 is going to release in December 17th of 2021. That's not that far away, and as per the latest updates, those dates are still confirmed. This is one of the rare shows from Netflix where the channel is committed to a release date much sooner than expected. This might be due to the fact that the show is rebooting after a gap of exactly 2 years. The first season of the show was released in its entirety on the 20th of December 2019. Like the first season, Season 2 will also have the 8 episodes run. Number 9. Returning cast. Henry Cavill returns to play Geralt of Rivia. In 2018, he was selected from more than 200 actors, and Henry had also actively campaigned for the role, since he was a big-time fan of the video game adaptation. We already told you, the show is completely based on the books by Mr. Sapkowski. Also reprising their roles will be Anya Chalotra as Yennefer of Vengerberg and Freya Allan as Ciri, the lion cub of Sintra. The remaining big cast members are going to continue on with the show, and they're Tom Canton of Filfendrell and Lars Mikkelsen as Stregobor. The first season belonged to Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer exclusively. The idea behind this was to allow the viewers to understand them better, as they will become a family and the series headliners in the upcoming seasons. Number 8. New arrivals. Season 1 of the show had Geralt as almost the only Witcher to feature in it, but with the world expanding for the second season, it brings new characters, and with it, new cast members. Prominent new arrivals are Kim Bodnia, who plays Vesmir, an experienced Witcher and mentor to Geralt. Other new additions include Christopher Hivju as Nivellen, Adjoa Adon as Nenneke, Liz Carr as Fen, Simon Cowell as Codringer, Graham McTavish as Dijkstra, Basil Idenbenz as Eskel, Rebecca Hansen as Queen Meve, and Chris Fulton as Rience. Kevin Doyle is also slated to play Balian, an original character who doesn't appear in the novels, so expect that character to come out with a lot of twists and surprises. Also, we expect the Season 2 is going to be more inclusive, and this may see the gaming world also finding its place in the show. What happens? We have to wait and see. Netflix also confirms that The Witcher 2 is also going to have an entirely different director than Season 1, and they are Ed Battlegate of the Doctor Who fame, Sarah Gorman, who played on Cursed, and Geeta Patel from Meet the Patels, and Stefan Surgic from Daredevil and The Umbrella Academy fame. Number 7. Trailers and teasers. During the release date announcement, a 2-minute trailer was released at the WitcherCon event in July 2021. The trailer picks up with Geralt and his attempts to fulfill the law of surprise to bind him to Ciri, taking her to Kaer Morhen. We also see a brief glimpse of Yennefer of Vengerberg in the aftermath of the Battle of Sodden Hill, which ended Season 1. And with the episode names being released, one thing is for sure, the new season picks up from where it left in Season 1. In September, a further trailer was released, including highlights from Season 1 and clips from the new Season 2, including a sneak peek at Kim's new character. Now we expect a series of clips and sneak peeks as we advance towards the launch date of December 2021. Number 6. The episodes. So, all the episode titles have been released by the makers of the show except for the final episode, and they offer up a few clues about The Witcher Season 2. Starting with A Grain of Truth, it takes the name from a short story in Mr. Sapkowski's book, The Last Wish, which features Nivellen, the character played by Game of Thrones' Christopher Hivju, in The Witcher Season 2. Episode 2 is Kaer Morhen, the name of a fortress where witches are trained. The fourth episode is Redanian Intelligence, which refers to Redania, a country on the continent that possesses an exceptional spy network. Redanian Intelligence is also the name of a news site devoted to The Witcher. Episode number 6, Dear Friend, presumably refers to the letter Geralt wrote to Yennefer in The Witcher books. And episode number 8, Volethmia, refers to a new character played by Anya Marson. Volethmia is reportedly Elven for Deathless Mother, and it seems that the character has an important role to play in Ciri's arc. The other episodes are number 3, What Is Lost, and number 5, Turn Your Back. The 8th and final episode's title is so secret, so we're gonna have to wait and see what that is. Did you find our coverage of The Witcher Season 2 interesting, or have we left something out? Let us know in the comments section down below, but before that, you better finish this video, so maybe your questions are gonna get answered next. Number 5, the brief storyline. Now that we've seen the trailer and read the official synopsis for The Witcher Season 2, it's confirmed that, as expected, Ciri will take front and center stage. Here's Netflix's official logline on the show's return. Convinced Yennefer's life was lost at the Battle of Sodden, Geralt and Rivia bring Princess Cirilla to the safest place he knows, his childhood home of Kaer Morhen. While the continent's kings, elves, humans, and demons strive for supremacy outside its walls, he must protect the girl from something far more dangerous, the mysterious power she possesses inside. It's a season about Geralt becoming a father figure to Ciri, according to showrunner Lauren S. Hissrich. So expect that relationship to drive Season 2. Geralt, a man who rarely uses words when a grunt will do, might even become a bit more talkative in his new parental role. Number 4, Season 3 announced. The first season of The Witcher shrugged off the idea that it was just here to fill up a Game of Thrones-shaped hole in our lives. It confidently told stories in its own way and presented a fantasy world that has already captured people's imaginations on their Xboxes and PlayStations. And while we're unlikely to see much spillover from the games in the Netflix show, they are not really canon according to the author, but rather a free adaptation containing elements of his work. Now we know his fans will enjoy various subtle references to the games as they did in Season 1. The Witcher could run on Netflix for a long time too. Lauren S. Hissrich claims to have thought out ideas for a massive 7 seasons, and we're pretty certain there's enough source material left for that to be viable. The Witcher Season 3 was confirmed in September 2021. Number 3, Henry Cavill's take on Geralt. Geralt is the lead Witcher in the books and games, and with actor Henry Cavill being a big fan of the games, it is in no doubt at all that he had his own ideas for the character, as he revealed during WitcherCon, where Henry shared his ideas for the development of Geralt through the seasons. He said it was very important to him to bring Geralt as close to the books as the vision and plot would allow. Unlike the Season 1 grunting Witcher he wants Geralt to be more verbose and more intellectual and more representative of a man who has lived for 70 years and has a philosophical lean. He can be sulky at times, but he's also wise, and he's been around. He's a nice guy despite having moments of unpleasantness and capable of extraordinary violence. But his intentions are pure. This is what Henry wants to reflect that as much as possible. Number 2, merging timelines. A big talking point of The Witcher Season 1 was how it told stories in multiple places and across a non-linear timeline. The now released official Witcher map and Witcher timeline really helped to make sense of the show, resulting in a multi-tale anthology of sorts. We've got the entirety of Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer's stories to play out. It takes them across the continent to a rich variety of locations and introduces us to some of the best fantasy characters around. Ciri's development is a great basis for future tales in the Witcher universe that combines themes of family and love, and mystery and magic. However, Season 1's climax brought all the separate threads together nicely, priming The Witcher Season 2 for a simpler plot and structure. Hissrich has confirmed that Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer exist in the same timeline now, so their stories are going to be told simultaneously. Indeed, this season will mark the first time Freya Allan and Anya Chalotra have actually acted together, which should make things easier to follow. Number 1. The future for The Witcher. There are already 9 books in the series. There's also a prequel series, The Witcher Blood Origin, in the offing. A movie was almost adapted from the books as a standalone Netflix film before one of the VPs dissuaded the channel, citing too much content-worthy material. So, as we already know, the Witcher universe is vast, and it seems to be a long time before it ends finally. That's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.